Dear Elon Musk, first of all, I'm overjoyed that you have purchased Twitter. Congratulations, as this was reported. Breaking news. Now, I'm asking for a favor. Zennie62 is me. It is a brand I established as far back as 2005 and then morphed into what is now called Zennie62 Media. As you can see, my Twitter account was suspended by Twitter on January 3rd, 2020, and for reasons that are illegal. Here's why. Twitter support, which wrote nasty and personal messages to me over the years since that happened, said that the primary reason was I was using multiple Twitter accounts doing something called platform manipulation. But if you type multiple Twitter accounts in Google, you'll find this help Twitter page called Creating and Managing Multiple Twitter Accounts. In other words, I can have multiple Twitter accounts. And Twitter openly stated that after I made the initial observation that they had no prohibition against this, then they turned around and said, well, you can have as many as 5 accounts you own open at any one time. So why suspend my... Look at this. Okay? How to manage multiple accounts. So that's okay. But not for me. Why? It would seem because I'm black. As I explained in my video blog from January 16th of 2020 called On Trump Hypocrisy, Racism, and Multiple Account Lies Behind the Zennie62 Twitter account suspension, for me, this all started just after I posted a video blog that was critical, not of Ivanka Trump herself, but of her speaking at the Consumer Electronics Show that year, right after her father declared war on Iran. I felt that his action and her appearance at CES, where I have attended as media since 2010, placed us in danger. That's all I said. It's a logical observation. Nothing against Ivanka Trump at all. Happened to like her. And not only that, I was there. I went to her speech. I had a front row seat. And as I explained here, Twitter had been less than kind to me, even as I attended the 2006 Twitter launch party at Mighty SF. Yep, that's me. That's right. I was there. And not only that, since I was there, I struggled for years to get Twitter to give me a verified account. The same kind of verified account they're giving my white friends and counterparts. Many of them said, well, they knew Twitter engineers and that's how they got theirs. Oh, yay. Where's mine? As I said in my original post at oaklandnewsnowblog.com, Twitter's platform manipulation rules are a total lie because Twitter itself allows you to take actions that it then calls platform manipulation when it feels like it. Okay? And the rules were brand new as of September of 2019 to be exact. And that was on January 25th, 2020 that I wrote this. I believe that the people complaining about me have had their own set of different Twitter accounts and thus do the same platform manipulation. Some have said that it may be that the accounts work automatically. Well, they don't. They're connected to my giant blog network. In other words, if one of my blogs makes a post, the tweet goes automatically. That's formulaic and network, but not automatic. It's not me setting the Twitter account to post something at a certain time or based on certain conditions of a day. It's just the process of simply sharing content. That's it. I'll be transparent here. Twitter is protecting pro-Trump right-wing Twitter users who wrongly assumed I was attacking Donald Trump. I wasn't. As I wrote, let's face it, Trump Twitter was mad that I got after Donald Trump Jr., though, for going potty-mouthed on The View and then went into a massive rage fit. But I have a right to my point of view. I didn't like that Donald Trump Jr. got on The View and used bad language and made comments that I felt were offensive to parents of kids. I stand by that. But then I wrote, and all that, even though I was supportive of Trump at CES 2020, specifically Ivanka Trump, right here. That's my front row seat, folks. That's from where I sat. See, in Las Vegas? Mark Benioff was over there. And in my commentary, I said she killed it. She did a fantastic job in her speech. And she should run for president. I think she would be a great candidate. I restate that. I report that, sadly, my life has been full of attempts to censor me. I can go on and on and on, and I can even add to this. Okay? So, Mr. Musk, please help stop this. You don't like being censored, and neither do I. And there's no reason for it. I particularly don't like it when I know there's no good reason for it. And from my perspective, it feels that they just don't want to hear me because I'm black. Subscribe to Zennie62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com. And congratulations.